In the ancient kingdom of Babylon, where the air shimmered with the scent of incense and the streets echoed with foreign tongues, one man's faith stood taller than the palace towers. His name was Daniel. He was not born among the nobles of Babylon, yet his wisdom and devotion to God made kings listen and scholars bow. His life was a testimony that even in a land filled with idols, the light of Jehovah could not be dimmed. Under King Darius's rule, Daniel had risen high, a foreigner who became one of the most trusted governors of the land. His wisdom was unmatched, his heart pure, and his loyalty unquestioned. But in the palace corridors where power danced with envy, his greatness bred hatred. The other officials whispered, "We will never find fault in Daniel unless it is concerning his God." So they plotted, weaving deceit like a spider spins its web. They approached King Darius with flattery, the kind that blinds the heart. "O King Darius, live forever. Let it be decreed that for 30 days, no one shall pray to any god or man except to you. O King, whoever disobeys shall be thrown into the den of lions." The king, flattered and unaware of their wicked intent, sealed the law with his royal ring. When Daniel heard the decree, his heart did not waver. He did not argue or hide. Instead, as he had always done, he went up to his chamber, opened his window toward Jerusalem, and prayed. Morning, noon, and night, his voice rose to heaven, unafraid, unashamed. The spies saw him and smiled wickedly. That same evening, they hurried to the king. "O king, did you not decree that no one should pray to any god but you?" "Yes," the king answered. "Then Daniel, who is from Judah, pays no regard to you or your law. He prays 3 times a day." The king's heart sank. He loved Daniel, but the law of the Medes and Persians could not be changed. Though his spirit grieved, he gave the order. Daniel was to be cast into the den of lions. As the soldiers led Daniel away, the city grew silent. The once bustling streets seemed to mourn. But Daniel's face remained calm, his trust in God unshaken. Before he was thrown in, the king said softly, "May your God, whom you serve continually, deliver you." The great stone was rolled across the entrance, sealed with the royal mark. And then, silence, except for the low growl of lions. But heaven was not silent. Angels stood guard in the darkness. The beasts that devoured flesh bowed before the Creator's servant. And in that den, Daniel lay in peace, surrounded by the very mouths meant to destroy him. The night in Babylon was long. Inside the royal palace, King Darius could not sleep. No music could calm him, no feast could distract him. His thoughts were filled with Daniel, his faithful servant and friend. At dawn, as the first light touched the palace roof, the king rose and ran toward the den. "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continually, been able to deliver you from the lions?" The king's voice trembled with fear and hope. Then came a voice from the darkness, calm, steady, alive. "O king, live forever. My God sent his angel and shut the lions' mouths. They have not hurt me, because I was found innocent before him and before you." Tears filled the king's eyes. "Bring him out," he commanded. When Daniel emerged, there was not even a scratch upon him. The same men who plotted his death were astonished, trembling before the power of the God of Israel. King Darius then issued a new decree. "I decree that in every part of my kingdom people must fear and reverence the God of Daniel. For he is the living God, and his kingdom shall never be destroyed." And so, the God who saved Daniel that night turned a king's heart and transformed a nation. Message for you today. Sometimes, like Daniel, you will face lions, challenges that roar with fear, envy, or betrayal. The enemy might plan your downfall, but if your trust is firm in God, his angels will shut every lion's mouth in your life. Your prayer may seem small, your faith may seem simple, but heaven moves for those who trust without doubt. No matter who plots against you, no matter what trap is set before you, remember this: God still delivers those who trust him. Your part is to believe. His part is to rescue. And just as Daniel came out unharmed, you too will rise untouched, victorious, and honored before those who doubted you.